such.
Should have heard the crazy talk coming out of that girl's mouth.
Spirits of the dead walk the swamp tonight. There he was, this little baby boy, just a smiling up at me.
I'm sorry, did you say lion cats?
What's it like working with dead people all the live long day?
I know sure as I'm standing here, Moses Bean is inside that house trying to hide from me.
You think you're better than everybody, don't you? Always taking things don't belong to you. I ain't going nowhere until I find my baby. Roseanne? Come on home now, darling.
He told you your granddaughter is not here.
Step out of my way, you little pansy!
Hi, I'm Fred Blumenthal, and I've been with the Dayton Theatre Guild for my 57th year as actor, director, and general go-get-em, whatever. And I'm here to interview the cast of the upcoming Theatre Guild production of The Sugar Witch. And first of all, we'll get a few words, biographical words from the cast, starting with the director. And Doug Lloyd, you've been directing around town for a long time. Beaver Creek, I understand, a lot. And also at Dayton Playhouse. But this is your first production with us here at the Theatre Guild. Give us anything else you might want to add about yourself?
That's it. I'm president of Beaver Creek Community Theater. I have been that for the past 10 years. I have directed both the Dayton Playhouse and Beaver Creek, but this is my first production with the Dayton Theatre Guild, and I'm pleased to be here.
Great.
With this great cast and this unique script.
Great. Let's move along now to Dave Nickel. Dave, this is your first show for us?
This is actually my second show.
What else did you do?
I did The Best Man about 2 or 3 years ago.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Good.
Very pleased to be back at the Guild.
Well, we're pleased to have you back. That's great. And Nick, I know you.
Yes, you did.
I directed you last year at a show.
Funny
and nice to have you back again.
Yeah. You're the first director to cast me in the area.
Oh, really? What else have you been doing lately?
I'm a theater major at Clark State in Sinclair, and so I'm always working and auditioning.
And well, here's an old favorite of ours, Sarah Caplan, Saul's daughter, and a talented actress, we might add. Give us a little background here.
I do, a lot of theater, a lot of tech around. I was last seen on stage at the Guild in the multiple Daytona and Octa Award sweeping production of Boston Manor? By David Mamet.
Okay, great. Nice to see you again on our stage. And now we're going to move to Chris Harmon, right? Chris, you're new to us, though, right?
Yes, it's my very first show here.
Good. I understand that you've done a lot of set designing.
Yeah, that's what I primarily do. Right now I'm the scenic charge artist for Town Hall Theater, Children's Centerville, and Theater
Excellent.
In Centerville.
Excellent. Okay. How much acting have you done?
Mostly musicals.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm mostly known for musicals, and this is really my first play.
All right. So, good. Well,
it's been fun.
Break a leg.
Thank you.
And Lynn, you're new to us too, right?
Actually, I've done a show at the Guild before.
What was it?
It was the Action Against Saul Schumann, and it was.
Okay. Yes, I remember that. Yeah. So tell us a little about yourself.
I do theater as an outlet to get away from the kids.
Fair enough.
And mainly, I do a lot of musicals. I can count on my hands the amount of times I've done play.
Okay.
So.
And finally, we got to Catherine, right?
Yes.
Catherine, you're new to us, right?
Yes, I am new to you. Yes, I've only been acting for maybe about 4 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. What got you interested in acting?
I've always wanted to do it.
Okay, that's...
Always, and just went out on a limb and went for an audition and got the role.
That's good, and it's a good role too. Yeah. Let's talk about the play a little bit. There's a question I'll put to you, Doug. The theme of The Sugar Witch.
That's kind of hard to put a finger on. It's a unique script, but it's also very intriguing and very compelling. It tends to show, in my opinion, the best and the worst of human nature. It shows people at their absolute worst and disgusting is almost the way I can describe it. places in their lives and actions, and then it also shows how much people will sacrifice for love.
And would you classify it as dark?
Yeah, I don't know that you could describe it any other way. There are some very light moments to it. There are some funny moments to it, but there are also some very dark moments.
Good, good. You also brought the show to the Playroom Committee, correct?
Yes, I did.
Oh, good. They said, well, we like it, you should do it.
Well, I don't know that it was that simple.
Let's keep it that way.
because even when I read it, it was like the first time I read it, I just kind of went, huh. But then I realized when I read it, I couldn't put it down while I was reading it. It was that compelling. So.
Who was familiar with this play beforehand? Anybody here? No,
Before auditions or
yeah,
before it was...
before auditions. You, just a couple of you, okay. Anything in particular that drew you in that, either one of you, that
the
character or
the setting and the characters.
Okay.
I mean, being completely honest, I was reading it with an auditioner's eye. I knew that it was given to me as a role that I should audition for.
Okay.
I looked at it that way, but the story is so, in the truest sense of the word, weird. In the Shakespearean sense of the word, very sinister, but at the same time extremely alluring, to me at least. I found these characters strange and effective.
Good.
And I wanted to spend more time with them.
How about you, Nick?
Well, Sarah emailed that to me and she said you should really read this and you should get in contact and just think about if you would audition for this. And I read it, and the character that I was interested in auditioning for doesn't come in for like the first 15 pages or so, but I was reading this thing and just devouring it. I could not stop.
Okay, those of you others who are not familiar with this play, what's your response to it now in the process of rehearsal? Anybody volunteer something?
Well, I think I liked it because of this dark quality. That's it might seem kind of strange, but then on the other hand, it was almost like it was a blended family. I mean, the way families are today. You know, so the people are really family. They really stick together like a family.
I'm kind of excited because there's a lot of twists in the show. There's it goes in a lot of directions where you just don't think it's going to go there, and you just never really know what to expect. So I think that's going to be fun for the audience.
I like the twists and turns also, as Chris mentioned, but for me, the role that I have is a chance to play that dark and kind of evil, mean, nasty. So it's a great role for an actor, I think.
For most of you who have never played on this space before, it's different, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it is. Give me some sort of impression.
I think it's fantastic the way we've kept the intimacy of the old guild on Salem Avenue, which I just loved with every fiber of my being, and yet brought out the best aspects of a more contemporary and slightly larger playing field.
Yeah, it was a tricky thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
I went from the last show on Salem to the first show here. I did that back-to-back thing.
Right.
It was such a weird change, but it was so exciting to see them building up this theater and just to see all the work that went into it.
What do you think of the set? Isn't the set terrific?
Oh, yeah.
Coming in every single day and seeing the small details, or sometimes, writ large details that have been changed over the last day from one rehearsal to another is exhilarating.
Blake Sensman did this set. It's a wonder. And there's still more to go, he said.
Oh, yeah, there's lots more. That's exciting.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, it really is. So all in all, do you think it's going to be a good experience for you?
Well, yes, it already has been.
A great experience, yes.
Look at this cast. How could it be anything else?
Very good, very good. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing it. I know that. We open on Friday, October 22nd. And we go for 3 weekends. And if we're reaching some audience here with this, we hope they'll come in. Because I think it's going to be terrific. Thank you all very, very much.
Thank you.